Hello and welcome, this is Melskinner, and we're back with some more of the MegaCorp DLC for Stellaris. I'm playing as Multi-Consumer Products, a corporate entity. Since the last video, I've done some research, and I realized that I didn't understand the way a certain aspect of the game works, and this is me coming from the way the game used to work to the way it works now. And I was sending my construction ship over to Zaffa to build a military station. That's not how it works anymore. How it works now, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell it to come into orbit over here instead, and it will just sit here because we don't have anything else for it to do. You click on the station, and you go to defenses, and that's where your defense platform is going to be found. So you don't get to pick where it goes like you used to be able to with your construction ship. Now it's going to be around where your space station is, which is fine. That's what I was going to do anyway. So hopefully we can make this a pretty powerful choke point, because at the moment, the anchor, my fleet, which is being upgraded, so it will have more military strength in a little while, is at 611. Baronik Station, which has a missile battery, is at 684. So Zaffa, we are giving a gun battery and a missile battery, should be much more powerful than that. And then we're going to have one of these defense platforms. Now, obviously, I have to save up for it. I spent all my alloys trying to get all these upgrades. So we are going to work towards that. Another thing I wanted to take a look at real quick here was just my trade routes, how they're doing. Now, the trade route from Zaffa is still having piracy in this little spot here, but looks like the one from Gargantua is fine. We don't have any piracy, and that's sending, it looks like, 9 along. So that may be our most valuable trade route. Yes, it is, because we only have 4 coming through Zaffa. So very important trade route for us. And as a result, our home system has 49 trade value. Hopefully we can continue to increase that. And I think the last thing I wanted to look at was we have a couple of blockers here with Regulus that I kind of forgot about. Now, I can only afford to clear one, so sure, we'll clear the one at the hot springs. That sounds like a good place to clear. All right, so I think that's all the things that we need to take care of for now. We still have our science ships doing their thing. Let's continue here. Now, I do want to look at Goroth and the population as it pops out, because I want to see if the robots take up any housing. So we have 12 houses now. This will take up 1, and then this will take up maybe another one. I'd like to very much look at that. All right, so we completed a survey up there. Okay, is there any anomalies in here? Doesn't look like it. All right, time to move on. Now I eventually want to get to here. Did I survey this system first, then go there? We might need the experience. You never really know. We might have to do some kind of research when we get there, research project, so might as well. Now this ship is going to be trapped in here, so once it's done with its surveys, I'm going to send it up here. And then I think we have some anomalies to take care of, and then that's all you can do in here, because it's we're blocked off by this border closing. So I'm going to have to come in here and smash some of these outposts to remove the control. At least that's the way you used to do things. Again, maybe I'm wrong, because I have the knowledge of the way the game used to work in my head, and it's a learning process for sure. Machinery inside. As suspected, the asteroid A1076 holds within it a great mass of metal, and does indeed hide some manner of machinery. The gathered data clearly shows that its constituent parts contain great quantities of stored energy, but its purpose remains unknown, so we can proceed carefully or probe it. You're sending a probe, though. That might be actually safer, but you know what? It says proceed carefully, so I'll go with that route. Okay, Trojan asteroid. Caution proved well in order. Hidden inside A1076 was a host of old mining drones programmed to attack on sight. Science officer so-and-so fortunately detected this early and was able to jam the drone's sensors long enough to disable them. Drone's cores are old indeed, but retain vast amounts of energy for siphoning. Okay, so we increase the resources here. All right. So you're done. So yeah, we have a couple level 6s in here. I don't know how likely this guy's going to level up to level 5 if we send him to survey here, but we might as well do that while we have access to it. get that bit of experience, and then we'll do the different anomalies. Maybe a little difficult for his level, but we'll go with it. All right, moving along. So I don't know what would be the better use of my resources here. That defense station or more ships. Probably the defense station. Because this is a nice choke point, Zaffa. They have to get through it.
Upscaled.
Okay, so our ships are done. We're going to send it over to the system where we know there's piracy to quell that. Now, I don't know what we need to do to get this thing working again.
Research actualized.
If repaired. Can we do that? Construction ship? I'm just gonna, you know... Ah, okay, so we have to get a technology for it. Alright, that makes sense. Research done. Offworld Trading Company. Which is a Starbase building. Produces 2 trade value for each trade hub. That sounds pretty good. But yeah, let's go to new research. Alright, so we've got Energy Siphon, which is a weapon. I don't know how good that is in comparison, but it does do shield damage, which I'm not sure my lasers are very good at. I think they're good at doing hull damage. I always forget which way around it is, but I think that's the way it goes. Pop growth speed, plus 10%. Hyper entertainment focus. So this is going to turn consumer goods into Unity and amenities. Not really a priority for me right now. And then we have a building hydroponics farm, which just gives plus 2 farmer jobs. And a Starbase building, which... okay, the station will be able to feed itself and even export excess products. Okay, doesn't, yeah, it's just going to produce food. We're not really that hard up for food, I don't think. So, really, population speed is going to be the more important one, because right now I'm taking hits to consumer goods. I really need to get a civilian factory, which we're going to do in this planet fairly soon. We only need one more pop here. Have we popped out the robot yet? Not quite, but it's going to be soon. Matter of fact, how far? Just a couple more months. All right. Keep an eye on that, because I want to see what the housing situation is. Okay, so we took a look at that. I just wanted to be sure how long it would be before we get the gateway open.
Upscaling complete.
This is going to be a definite spot for a star base and some defenses. Oh, the blocker clear. Well, I probably can't afford to do much more. Although, we could go to the market and sell some of these minerals. They don't sell particularly well. You'd sell 1,000 and get some credits here. Probably a good idea, because we have a lot of minerals. Speaking of having minerals, we're at our job limit. Probably be a good idea to get a district in here. I'm gonna go ahead and do an agricultural district. As much as I said we're not hurting for food, we could use some. So let's build one. Get us some jobs. Did we get that population yet? Probably one more month. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and then I was going to do that blocker clear. But I think they can only work on one thing at a time, so we might as well hold off until they're done. Hopefully I remember. But yeah, civilian factory is going to be our priority here. Oh, we got 2 habitable worlds here. It looks like they're both tropical. That's cool. I mean, we're at our admin cap, so... Or very close to it. Because districts we build add into that, so we really only have wiggle room for 3 more districts before we're going to need to do something about our administrative cap. Speaking of which, we have trade value in here. Where is that coming from? Oh, it's coming from the planet itself. We're not picking it up. So that means we should probably put a starbase in there. I mean, we've got Cap here. I mean, that's the reason why I picked one of the traits I did, because ordinarily we would only have 4, but now I have an extra 4 on top of that, so we could put a base in here. Regulus is in range of Baronic Station, so it should get picked up by that once it starts producing. All right, let's do that. If I have the resources, I'm not sure I do. We need 200. I could buy it. We'd have to see what the prices are, though. They're still high. Because last time I bought, so we're going to have to be patient. While we're at it, let's go into the ship designer real quick. Go into our defense platform. This is not at our most recent tech. So we've got 23.68 damage. Let's try lasers here. See how high we can get it. So 30.24. Now the range on these weapons is 60 versus missiles. Same number of slots. Missiles are going to give us 26.26, so that's less damage, although I haven't installed this. That is going to play a factor. It does give us extra power. Still, we're looking at 26. Which, yeah, these are longer range, so it does give us some potential. We have more raw damage output with the lasers. I feel like we may want to do that. Then again, we may want to have the potential of absorbing some missiles. So that would be this one, right? The point defense, which we get 4 slots. Black battery is average 3.75. 30 range, 30 range. Well, we could see, I'll go through with the Sentinel point defense, see how much damage we get from that. So 31.3. 28. It sounds like the Sentinel point defense is better. This has better tracking, though. And I'm thinking tracking is probably good for shooting down missiles. So I'm going to go with the flak battery. I think that makes sense. And then we will lose damage here if I'd gone pure lasers. But this will give us some great defense if the enemy that I'm facing has a lot of missile weapons. I don't know that they have a lot of missile weapons. I'm just guessing that they possibly will use them. And we don't want to leave ourselves, you know, hanging if that's the case. But yeah, we're looking at 27.88 damage. That's not too bad. It gives us some really good defense for incoming missiles to help our space station, which is going to have probably most of the damage. Okay, let's save that. I think probably the defense platform is going to be more of a priority at Zaffa, but I'll keep an eye on it. Right now, Zaffa Station is looking at 870 combat strength. Oh, and since we've upgraded, we're at 667, so we're still going to build the target uplink, which may increase that even more. But that's probably more than the enemy can handle, especially if we have our fleet come in. This would be a great choke point, so it will be hard for our enemy to actually press in, because at the moment, they really only have one way to get to me. Maybe if they go all the way around this way, they could get to me an alternate route, but that's a long path, and then that would kind of leave them open to attack if they're sending a significant fleet over that way. So they're going to have to come the direct route to Zaffa. This is going to be their objective anyway. They have a claim on it. So if we can heavily defend this, they have to come this way, and we can really mess them up here. If we do heavy casualties to them here, we may be able to go in and smash some of these stations and loosen their grip on some of the space. We may lose Magam here, but it doesn't have that great of resources anyway, so it's not going to be a huge loss, and we could always recover it later. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to plan for. But yeah, let's just go ahead and continue.
Outlier identified.
Okay, we do have an anomaly. We're going to leave that be for now. Level 4, so we can handle that.
Research actualized.
Another research done. So this is going to be a 20% bonus to our researchers. Okay, so we've got a coil gun. We've got alloy mega forges. Ooh. This gives us more metallurgist jobs. And Corvette build speed. I mean, that could be good, the Corvette patterns, but this sounds amazing. Because right now, one of the things that's really hurting me is the fact that I'm having to really wait for these alloys. We have plenty of minerals, so I don't care about turning those into alloys. Yeah, let's go with that. I mean, we don't have a bonus towards it research-wise, but it sounds pretty damn important. I hope that's an upgraded building. Because we already have some alloy forges or whatever they're called. Yeah, I'm going to guess so, because these are mega forges. So I'm guessing this is an upgrade. Alright, well that should be very good for us once we get that going. What's our cost on doing things with the traditions now? I'm noticing we have a lot of Unity traditions. There it is. Oh yeah, we need 1200, so we're getting there. We haven't yet picked one, but I'm definitely going to go diplomacy because I want to get Empire trade value increased and all this stuff. Base trade protection, all that stuff sounds really good. So definitely want to go that route. We still haven't met any more alien races, although I guess I haven't gone that far out of our space area. Out of curiosity, we have a leader that would give me a bonus. But we're researching something that does that right now. This person is fairly young. My scientists are probably up there in age now. Yeah, so it'd be replacing this person, who at the moment is just, you know, they have no bonus. Although to get best advantage of that, I'd want to build another science vessel. Which, I mean, yeah, I could go off in this direction, it could go off down this way. But we just don't have the alloys, I think. We have other priorities at the moment. We have to worry about an upcoming war, perhaps. So, yeah. It's a thought, but we'll have more of these guys floating around.
Special project actualized.
After almost giving up hope, studying the accursed ceramic object for so long, we have reached a breakthrough. The object isn't really there, but rather is a projection from a higher dimension. Analyzing it as a shadow of a fourth-dimensional object, we have accumulated enough data to decrypt its message. The object teaches us how to improve in all fields of research. The only question now is, who sent this information? Okay. Well, wow, that's really good. 240 months at plus 15% research speed? That's really good. Yeah, that cut into this big time. If we were able to get more bonuses here, we would blow through some of these. I'm really tempted to get that one scientist and stick him in here because we'd get an extra bonus here, but I don't know. Oh, you know what? We have a lot of food, don't we? We want Hicklum to grow faster. Yeah, so why don't we do a decision? I was just thinking about that. I was thinking about population growth, and we can do this. There we go. That'll give us population growth up over 3. So hopefully that will help. I don't even know if we're still doing that in Goroth. I don't know if we still have that bonus. So I mean, that was a long time ago that we did that. It doesn't look like that is the case. Well, Hicklum right now is the important one because that is the one that we... what we need is one more population point. And we'll be able to build this building. So that's what I'm looking to do. Sooner rather than later, hopefully.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, so Regulus Colony did that, and then we're going to do the blocker clear. Yeah. Good, I remembered. Yay! Okay. Do we need 2, like, 50-something to build that defense platform? Zappa Station's still working.
Future market survey complete.
Okay, so you're done here, but there was at least one anomaly. I thought it was a level 4. Maybe I just misread it. I must have read your level. I do that from time to time. But yeah, we'll have you do that anomaly, and then hopefully you level up, but I don't think so. And then we'll do a couple of these other more difficult ones. I think there's a couple of 6s in here, and then we have, what was it, a 7 or 8? An 8, yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna worry about that in a future video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Melskinner, signing out.